Hi guys, my name is Simone. Nice to meet you if you're new, and if you're not new, welcome back to my channel.
My guy's pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel.
Today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys all about my locks, my hair, everything to do with it. This video is going to be in 3 main parts. The first part is going to be why I locked my hair. The second part is going to be about my journey so far. And the third part is going to be all about how I've been taking care of them and the products I've been using. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I'm really excited to talk about my locks and my journey so far, and to hopefully make more videos in the future as my journey continues. So the first part of this video is going to be why I locked my hair. For everyone, they have different reasons, and I remember when I started my locks, I wrote down like my intentions for starting them, because this is like a big thing, like it's a big deal, at least for me personally. So I wanted to make sure I was going into it with the right intentions. I have 3 main reasons as to why I personally locked my hair. The first reason is more confidence. There's a lot of stereotypes when it comes to locks. People think they're ugly, they're dirty, they're not ladylike, they're not feminine, all of these things. And part of like me, you know, like my self-love journey, I felt like locking my hair was like the ultimate way to defy Eurocentric beauty standards and to become more confident and more appreciative of my hair and its natural state and like its natural texture. Because when you lock your hair, it's your hair. Like there's no hiding behind it. There's no, yeah, it's your hair. So you have to like walk out the house how your hair is. And everybody else may not like it. They may think it's nappy. They may think it looks a mess. But I know that it's, number 1, beautiful. And number 2, it's a part of the process. It's a part of the journey. The second reason why I decided to lock my hair was to move away from vanity and to just accept me and my natural state. Because when it comes to locks, there's not that many styles you can do unless you do like a protective style over it, like box braids or like a wig or something. There's not much you can do to conceal the frizz and the grown out roots and all of that. So I felt like me locking my hair would force me to just accept the way I look, to just accept how I am. The third reason why I decided to lock my hair was to connect spiritually with my roots. Now, a lot of people believe that your hair holds a lot of energy, and your hair is like the center of like your spiritual power and your spirituality. So letting it grow and maintaining it is a way to allow your spirituality to flourish. I also felt like me locking my hair would connect me to my roots, to, you know, my African roots, and to other people of African descent, the African diaspora. It's just another way for me as an African American, as a person who can't really trace down my ancestry, to just connect to it in a way, because I know like there are people all over the world who look like me, who have hair like me, and it connects me to them. It connects me to my spiritual roots. It connects me to my African roots. There are many other reasons why people lock their hair, but for me, these were just my top 3. I feel like if you're gonna lock your hair, you should have a reason for doing it, because it's a big commitment. So, I mean, you can do it on a whim, but in order to keep you doing it and to not try to comb your hair out after the first week, I think it's important to have an intention that you're going into it with. So the second part of this video is going to be all about my lock journey so far. I locked my hair on September 20th, 2020, and today is January 11th, 2021. So it's been about 3.5 months. I started my hair on my own. I didn't go to anybody. I didn't go to a loctician. I personally didn't care about like the parts being perfectly straight, the parts being perfect boxes, and so I just decided to do it on my own. I felt like it was a very me thing, but I had also been comfortable doing my hair for years, so I just decided to do it on my own. I started my hair with 2-strand twists, which I feel like is the most common. It's definitely the easiest way to start them. So as far as how my locks have been since I've started this journey, honestly, I just have been letting them do what they do, which is kind of a reason why I started my locks in the first place. If you start your locks, after about a week, they're gonna look a little rough. They're not rough, I don't want to say rough, but they're gonna start to be frizzy, and as your roots grow out, they're gonna start to become puffy. And I personally dyed my hair right before I started my locks, so you can see the growth, you can see the new growth, you can see the frizziness, you can see all of it. But it's just something that you have to deal with, and they're not gonna look perfect all the time. It can be difficult, and it's a reason why people won't lock their hair, because it's not gonna look perfectly manicured all the time. But for some people, that's not a deal breaker. For me, the frizz wasn't that big of a deal. A lot of the times I just put my hair up if it really bothered me that much. And other than that, some people decide to like wrap their hair up in a head wrap, which I want to get some head wraps and do that. But yeah. Another thing that I've noticed throughout this journey so far is that I've just learned to not be so obsessive over my hair. And like I said, and like the reason why I started the journey, that was kind of part of my intention, because I spent so much time stressed over my hair, so much time doing my hair, so much time hating my hair. It was just a lot. And I feel like with the locks, I just kind of was like, they're gonna look how they're gonna look. I'm not gonna stop that. I'm not about to retwist them every other day because my hair is gonna fall out. So I'm just gonna let them do what they do. And if I don't like it today, it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. I don't need to go get a wig and put it over them while I'm in the ugly phase just so I can be more comfortable. It kind of pushed me out of my comfort zone with my hair and really not caring, because some days I look a mess. I'm not gonna lie. I look a mess. My locks not always looking the best, but for me, I just had to come to accept that, and it's like an ongoing thing. Like today, I did a little mini retwist for the video, and I made them look a little cute. Tomorrow, they might look a mess, but again, it's a part of the journey. Overall, I think it's been really cool to just see my hair flourish, and I'm about 3.5 months in, and a lot of my hair, not a lot of my hair is starting to bud, but I have noticed like areas where it's starting to lock. Like you feel it, and you feel like the lock texture, like it feels like it's starting to lock, and it's just cool. And I know it's gonna take about like a year for it to fully like mature, but it's been cool to see it. It's been cool to see like the shape of the locks form. Overall, I've just enjoyed the journey so far. I can't wait for them to fully lock. I know it's gonna take a while, but you know, that's why it's called a lock journey. So the third part of this video is going to be all about my care routine, how I've been taking care of my locks. This is mainly broken up into 3 components, which is daily care, weekly, bi-weekly care, and monthly care. Just like with any hair journey, even if you have like loose natural hair, locks, whatever, you have to figure out what works for you. You can take tips from everyone, but at the end of the day, you just have to do trial and error. So this is what works for me right now. It'll probably change, but overall, locks are low maintenance, which is why I love them. So my care routine is very simple. So for the daily care, the number one thing I've been doing is to keep my hair protected. When I'm at home, most of the time I have a bonnet on, even if I'm just chilling, because I know that if I lay down, I want them to be protected, and there's no reason for me to have them out unless I'm out the house. That's just the me thing. I did that when my hair was loose natural too. If I'm home, there's no point in trying to do my hair. The second thing that I do daily is to put water on my hair. Putting water on your hair every day is important because water is moisture, and your hair is like a plant. Your hair needs water. Every single day it needs water, personally. Again, everyone's hair is different, and I'll probably change that as my hair gets longer and as it gets like thicker, because it'll take longer to dry. But right now, if I wet my hair, it'll be dry in 30 minutes. So I don't even have to worry about walking out the house with wet hair. So it works for me. But regardless, I put water in my hair every single day. The third component to my daily care is to use some type of moisturizing spray. The first moisturizing spray that I used was the Talia Wajid Protective Mist Botifier Leave-In Spray. I'll put a picture on the screen, but I used that first, and like when it was halfway done, I just filled the rest with water, so it was a little more diluted, but it was still a really light leave-in. With locks, you need little to like no product on your hair, because buildup, like your hair is very susceptible to like buildup, especially in the starter lock phase when it's locking. You don't want to get buildup and then like your hair locks over the buildup, and now you have buildup in your locks. Like, that's a no-no. So any products I've used have been super duper like light. The second thing I've used as like a moisturizing mist has been like a rose water spray that I got from like a beauty supply store. It had rose water and like aloe vera juice and witch hazel and like vitamin E oil and all that stuff. I used it for a short period of time because it was just something quick I picked up, but it worked for me. The third moisturizing mist I've been using, which I've used like currently, is a mixture that I've made myself. I went to Target and I bought this huge thing of aloe vera juice for $7, and I bought this spray bottle from Sally's, which is like one of those like misting, okay, I just got my notebook wet. It's like one of those misting spray bottles, and I put like aloe vera juice, about this much, and then water, and then I put Jamaican black castor oil and like a few essential oils, and like it separates, but I just shake it up, and it's the best thing. It really moisturizes my hair. The final aspect to my daily lock care has been oil. There are 3 main oils that I've used so far. The first is the Talia Wajid Healing Oil, which I bought like right when I started my locks. The second oil has been Jamaican black castor oil. I bought like a small little one from like Target, and then this is the Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil with lavender essential oil that I also bought and I've been using currently. And then I have this Canvas hair boost serum that I've been using since I've been home because my mom had it. So a few times a week I'll do like a whole like moisture routine in which I'll separate my hair into like 4 sections, you know, like section it off, and then I'll completely spray it down with my spray that I made, and then I'll oil my scalp with that hair boost serum, and then I'll take the Jamaican black castor oil and just like massage it in my hair, and I'll do that all over my hair. And I do that a few times a week, but on the daily I just use that moisturizing spray every day, and also like water on my hair every day. So the daily maintenance is so simple. So the second component to my lock care routine is the weekly, aka like bi-weekly care. For the weekly care, the only thing I do on a weekly basis is separating my locks. To separate my locks, first I make sure my hair is like completely drenched, completely wet, and then I'll just go through and just separate the roots to make sure that they're not marrying together. And I usually do this like once a week so that when it comes time to retwist my hair isn't like completely matted at the roots, because that'll make retwisting it so much more of a that'll make retwisting it so much more of a like a task, and it'll just be a huge hassle. So I wash my hair every 2 weeks. When I was loose natural, I did it like once a week, but because I'm not putting product in my hair, like a ton of product in my hair, my hair doesn't get like build up, or like my scalp doesn't get super dry until like that 2-week realm. So far I've used 3 different like shampoos, and I just kind of go back and forth between them. The first shampoo that I've used is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore shampoo, which is an amazing shampoo, by the way. I used it when I was loose natural, so I just had it when I started my lock journey, and I just tried it out with my locks, and it worked perfectly fine because it's a good shampoo. The second shampoo that I've used is the Talia Waji Total Body Black Earth shampoo, and this shampoo I'll use on the weeks that I don't use the other ones because it's not as stripping. It has like moisturizing properties in it, so I'll like go back and forth on when I use this one. I'll usually use this one in between my retwists, because before I retwist my hair, I kind of want to like not strip it, but I like to use something a little stronger to make sure it's like completely clean. But on the weeks I don't retwist my hair, I like to use something that's not as harsh. The third shampoo that I've used is not really a shampoo, but it's the Dr. Bronner's Pure Lavender Castile Soap, which I also use to wash my face and my body. But this stuff gets your hair clean. Now, the last component to my lock care routine is the monthly care. The only thing that I do monthly is retwist my hair. So there's only 2 things that I've tried so far to retwist my hair. The first thing is the Talia Waji Tight Hold Cream. The second thing I've used, which I used on my most recent retwist, is just Jamaican Black Castor Oil, which I liked more than the cream. I don't know, it just made my retwist look so much better. And I also use like these little, I'll put a picture, like these little clips to hold my hair. So that is my complete like lock care routine. As you see, it's very, very, very simple. It's just a few things I do on the daily, a couple things I do weekly, and then I just retwist it monthly. I've tried out a few different products. I'm still gonna try out more, but I just keep it very simple because locks don't take that much. You don't need to do that much. So that is it for my all about my locks video. If you guys have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments or like on Instagram. And I definitely plan on like doing more videos on my locks as my journey continues. And I'm excited to see my growth, like my physical hair growth, but also like my growth with the relationship that I have with my hair. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram so that you can stay up to date with my life. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I hope you have an amazing day.
My pockets long, they can't hold my 7, they ban my Visa, my Amex and MasterCards. I got